If you guys are into Adobe Photoshop, then chances are you might have watched some of my other videos that showed you guys how to make your own custom wallpapers inside of Adobe Photoshop. And in this video I'm going to show you guys how to make another custom background in Adobe Photoshop, which I like to call the Neutron Collapse wallpaper. And so anyway, in this video I'm going to show you guys how to make a really cool Neutron Collapse background like the background that you're seeing right now inside of Adobe Photoshop. Okay guys, so first to make the wallpaper like this, you're going to need a few downloads. So in order to make this wallpaper, you're going to need to download the Neutron Collapse brush shed. Just download it from this link right here. I'll provide all the links in the description. And so once you have the Neutron brushes downloaded, you might want to go ahead and download a font if you want to make it like mine. And so to have the font like this, which I'm going to be showing you, you're going to want to go ahead and download the Trasco font, which I'll also post in the description. You can go ahead and download them both from these links. All you have to do is install them, and then what you can go ahead and do is you can go ahead and launch up Adobe Photoshop. So we can go down here and we can launch up Adobe Photoshop. This will work inside of Adobe Photoshop version CS3, version CS4, and possibly the new Adobe Photoshop version CS5. Now there is a version CS5 available, but for the purposes of this video I'm going to be showing you guys inside of Adobe Photoshop version CS4. So let's go ahead and load up Adobe Photoshop, and the first thing we're going to want to do is go up here to File and create a new document. And then under the new document, we're going to want to name it whatever we want to. So I'm going to name it Red Spectrum 2, just because that's the cool name that I want for it. And then here where it says width and height, we want to go ahead and put in our dimensions. If you want it to be wallpaper, you make it to your screen resolution. Mine is 1280 by 800. And then go ahead and click OK once you have that done. And then what we want to do is make sure that it has a black background, so we want to go up here to edit and then fill it in black. Then once we have it filled in black, we want to go down here and create a new layer, and then we want to go here and grab our brush tool. Now if you don't have the spectrum brushes already downloaded, which will again show you in the description, which are the Neutron Collapse brush set, so what we want to do is we want to go ahead and install those. So just go up here to the little thing in the brush tool, and then go ahead and click on the arrow, then go ahead and click on load brushes, and then just find wherever you downloaded the brushes and then go ahead and import them from there. But since I already have them imported, I want to have them here. And so anyway, to make my wallpaper, you can go ahead and choose any of these brushes right here, but to make mine, I'm going to go ahead and choose this thickness right here, and I'm going to make it one right there in the middle that is red. And then I'm going to go down and I'm going to grab another one that is this looping one right here, and I'm going to make one right around in the center like that. And then I'm going to go down and I'm going to create another new layer. But note, I'm done using the brushes for now, but you can go ahead and customize the brushes the way you want to depending on your personal preferences, but this is the way that I'm going to make mine. And so once I have my new layer created, I'm going to go down here and I'm going to grab my Ellipse Tool. I'm going to hold down the Shift key to make a perfect circle, and then I'm going to go ahead and make myself a circle. I'm going to go ahead and drag it into sort of the center, and then I'm going to go over here and right click on it and go to blending options. And then I'm going to automatically choose the color overlay to black, so that we have a black circle right there. And then I'm going to go down here and choose stroke, and I'm going to make the stroke of this white, and I'm going to choose the outline of the stroke to be around 10, something like that. And then I'm going to go here to Bevel and Emboss, make sure it's at the inner bevel, make sure it's smooth, and I'm going to go ahead and just make a big bevel like that. I'm going to go down here to the contour, and I'm going to make it about 100% like that. Now you can go ahead and change the settings any way you want to, but this is just the way that I want to. And then you want to go down here and create a new layer and grab your text tool. And now, as I said before, I'm going to be using the Trasco font, which you can go ahead and download from this link right here, which will be in the description. And so anyway, I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to click in, and I'm going to type in A11. I'm going to make sure it's the right font I want to, and I'm going to align it to around the center. And then I'm going to go here to edit, transform, and then rotate. And then I'm just going to go ahead and click around here, and I'm going to rotate it to about the side like that. I'm going to go ahead and apply the changes and make sure it's around the center like that. And I'm going to go ahead, right click, and go to blending options again, and I'm going to go ahead and add the stroke and make it white just to give it an effect like that. And then there we go, we have our wallpaper like that. So the next thing to do is go up here to File and then save it any way you want to, but I don't want to save it because I already have one right here. And so anyway, that is how you go ahead and create a cool Neutron Collapse wallpaper like this. Now I called it a red spectrum wallpaper, but that's just the preference of the name that I want to. I think I'm going to title this video Neutron Collapse Wallpaper. So anyway, that is how to make a Neutron Collapse wallpaper inside of Adobe Photoshop. This will work in Photoshop CS3, CS4, and maybe version CS5. So anyway, this is how to make your own Neutron Collapse wallpaper. Feel free to customize it any way you want to. So anyway, thanks a lot for watching this video, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video.